Hi, it's Brian Thomas from the 55 KRC Morning Show. Hope you're having a really wonderful Thursday, which means that tomorrow's Friday. I just like to point that out because it always makes me feel better. Anyway, we've got big time plans for tomorrow, and Brian Tiffany over there in Chamber of Commerce will be on to tell us all about what's going on in Cincinnati. Donna Coverett will be on tomorrow to give us some restaurant suggestions, and we'll of course have a cop show with Chief Tom Stryker, one of the last few cop shows with Chief Tom Stryker, who will be retiring next month. Sure going to miss him. Today, I had an opportunity to talk with Brigitte. What was her name? Brigitte Gabriel. I apologize, Brigitte. It was a fabulous conversation. You can replay it on podcast. She is a Middle East expert and terrorism expert, and ultimately arrived kind of at the same conclusion I did, which is if you want democracy there, and we obviously are a supporter of democracy, as the United States of America should be, you run the risk of course, having a theocracy, a caliphate. They keep talking about having a Muslim state. Depends on what your democracy is built on, though. If you have a democracy that separates church and state like we do, you don't have to worry about that. You can elect a Muslim, a Christian, a Jew, a conservative, or what, it doesn't matter, because they can't impose their religion on you. But certainly that's not going to be the case there. The question is, which faction is going to ultimately control? And she is very worried that it's going to be this Muslim Brotherhood. Obviously pointed out that, this al-Abiri guy, or whatever the heck his name is, was a shill, and that they had the backing of the Muslim Brotherhood beforehand because he's going to come off like a moderate. But these folks are everywhere there, and they're basically built on and predicated on the same thing that Hamas is, which is the destruction of Israel. So if you elect those people, you end up with presumably a really bad war situation. Her suggestion is, since we're not going to roll tanks in to prevent these people from voting. We couldn't. It's democracy, right? You need to get the CIA in and fund a campaign to counter these guys. And that's really ultimately what we do, and we do a lot of it around the world. It's all we're left with by way of option, really. We're already on a couple of fronts war-wise. You can't go and organize that entire area if you can't even take care of Afghanistan and Iraq. So getting people in there, pushing moderate candidates, people who are really truly in favor of reform, in favor, in fact, of giving women's rights. You couldn't utter it out loud, but it would be a good thing to back a candidate like that. But get someone in there that is a viable candidate that the people will embrace, that is a foil to the evil and hatred that the Muslim Brotherhood and similar groups offer. If that's all we got, that's all we got, and it may be all we have. Makes you really kind of worry about Middle East, doesn't it? Hope you have a great day. Stop by the blog page, 55krc.com. There's articles, there's information there about Brigitte. We have a wonderful, wonderful video that Joe Strecker found today, put together about the camels running through Egypt. You may have seen that. Got some footage of it. It's good stuff. See you tomorrow.